Welcome to the Everything Podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be previewing all the Big Finish releases releasing in December 2025. And as of time of recording, a date of recording, the 25th of August 2025. Just a reminder of the date for when different things are announced. And you go, Ben, why didn't you cover this? That's why. Then, what was I going to say? My previews of I've already recorded my previews of September, October, November 2025. This will be the last Big Finish preview for a while because I'm not going to head into 2026 anytime soon. So without further ado, let's get started with my preview of the Big Finish releases releasing in December 2025. And just a reminder that these are the order on the Big Finish website rather than when they're actually coming out. But they're all coming out in December 2025. So we know that. So we start off with the second Doctor Adventures 2025. This has been delayed by 5 months because it should have been released in July, but I think there was some availability issues, which is why it didn't. But it will star Michael Troughton as the second Doctor. And that's it. We don't know anything else. We just know that. And then we've got the 8th Doctor Adventures, current second box set for 2025, titled, that has no title, but will star Paul McGann as the 8th Doctor. We then have The War Doctor Rises, Cyber Gene, which stars Jonathan Carley as the War Doctor and features the Cybermen. So that's why it's called Cybergene. And I think it's basically been announced that it will feature basically every kind of type of Cyberman or Cybermen, whichever word you want to use. So that's going to be interesting. Then we have the continuation of the Ninth Doctor Adventures with Series 4, Episode 3. Currently don't know the title. But we'll star Christopher Eccleston as the Ninth Doctor and Billie Piper as Rose Tyler. We then have The New Adventures of Bernie Summerfield, Volume 9, The Dalek Eternity 4, which is the conclusion of the Dalek Eternity. And we have 2 stories. So we have Vizier, written by Patrick O'Connor, and Emperor, written by Ash Darby. And the last release, as of time of recording, that we know of, but I think that will change. We have Doctor Who Christmas, It's a Wonderful War, and Other Stories. So we have Unholy Night, written by Noga Flation, which will star Michelle Gomez as Missy. We then have Legacy of Blood, written by Julian Richards, which stars Colin Baker as the 6th Doctor and Louise Jameson as Leela. We then have Presence of Mind, written by Mark Wright, which stars Sadie Miller as Sarah Jane Smith, Christopher Naylor as Harry Sullivan, Annette Badland as Aunt Lavinia, and John Leeson as K9. And the final story is titled It's a Wonderful War, which stars Paul McGann as the 8th Doctor. And one of these stories, we don't know which, will star the Daleks as well. We assume it's that last one, It's a Wonderful War, but we don't know. But yes, that is it. Not only for my Big Finish December 2025 previews, but my Big Finish 2025 previews. I might update them, but kind of at the moment, that's where we're at. So let me know which of these releases you're most looking forward to, and what you thought on all of the Big Finish releases being released in December 2025. You can put your thoughts on both of those in the comments below. As well, anything else you want to cover the channel, such as any previews or recaps, put those in the comments below as well. Remember, you can also like, comment, and subscribe. Just a few things before I finish this episode, and that is that there are now 2 episodes of the podcast released every single day, with the first episode released at 11 a.m. GMT and the second episode released at 3 p.m. GMT. As well as there now being multiple formats of the podcast for you to enjoy. So there will always be the video version on YouTube. So please keep watching that and seeing all the marvellous work that Matt does that changes it from it just being a podcast to it being very visual and loads of things on screen and me moving and loads of creatures flying around and Yes, so please keep watching that. But if you do want an audio-only version of the podcast, that is now available. So if you go to the Podcast X page, which is Xing with the Everything Podcast, click on post, find one of the posts that mentions speaker, click on the link, and then you should be able to find the audio for that episode. But without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.